Okay, I really wanted to do this in one take, but turns out that didn't work. Um, I I went on and on in my last try at this, so I'm trying to not waste anyone's time. So my blog post is due today. It is the Friday that I publish my Nikema Learns blog series, and right now Nikema is learning AWS for, in preparation for the AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner exam that I will be taking. So today I finished my video course that I started with. That's a win. I finished the course and I took the second practice exam as I had planned, and my score improved over the first one. First was like 50%, I think, and this one was like 69% and some change. A passing score is 70, so I'm getting there. But I definitely knew I knew a lot more than I did when I started. I mean, obviously. But yeah, so I'm happy with that score because I still have a review to do, and I am adding in a different resource to study from. Yeah, so I had the idea to make these videos, and this is like one of those stretch things for me. I'm still not comfortable with video, but I want to get used to it. So, yeah, so I'm gonna try making a video where I talk about what was covered in each lesson. I don't know if I'm going to keep that up, but maybe some I will condense, like a few, like maybe I'll do one per module, or like add, I don't know. We'll see. But let's just start with this and we will see how I feel. Because if it feels not great, I probably will try to do something else. But yeah, so the first video, I feel like it's a good one to start with because the first lesson is just kind of an overview of the test and like how it's going to be to take the test. The whole exam it doesn't ever get into a lot of detail about these services. It's very high level. So yeah, so none of the videos that I make about this are going to be super technical, I think. But I'm just trying to reinforce what I learned by, what is it called? Different modes. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to reinforce what I learned through speaking about it. And hopefully if I can speak about it, it's review in a way, right? Because I took these notes while I was watching the video, and now I'm taking those handwritten notes and I'm typing them and I guess making a video. So there goes me not I'm trying not to fill this up with a lot of extra. But what I will do is probably not edit anything out, but I will make timestamps. So I'll say like, okay, here's when Nikema starts actually talking about the lesson. And I think that is right now, and that looks like 4 minutes 44. Okay, so let's talk about the lesson. Lesson 1 is about the certification itself. 1.1 is the overview. Basically, we need to know a little bit about AWS as a service provider and like what the value proposition of cloud is in general. The instructor gives some resources that you can use to prepare, but I mean, like this class is preparing, so, but yeah, so the resources he mentions are exam guide and sample questions from the AWS website, their blogs, and their documentation. So when you're actually taking the exam, you cover 4 domains, and the course covers the same 4 domains, and those are cloud concepts, security, technology, and billing and pricing. The test is about 65 questions. You have 90 minutes to take it. 70% is passing, even though I don't think he mentioned that in this video, but I have it on my notes because my handwritten note said 90%, and I think my past self meant 90 minutes, so I just corrected that for myself. 70% is passing. There are 2 response types. You have multiple choice, which is like 1 answer, and then multiple response, which is like you'll have to select more than 1 to get it correct. The strategy this instructor suggests is to review all of your answers before you submit them. On your first pass, mark the ones that you know, and second pass, use the process of elimination to, like, if something seems kind of like ridiculous, you can say, okay, that one's not the answer. So use that process of elimination to like narrow down possible answers. And it's okay to guess, because if you don't mark anything, you're going to get it wrong, and there's no extra penalty for guessing wrong. And then, like, the last part of the lesson, he's just talking about other places where you can go to find study material, like the AWS website, their documentation, their forums, Quora, Stack Overflow, and white papers, which he mentioned can be pretty dry. This is all fine. I don't think I'm going to take all of this advice, because I don't want to review my answers. I don't think that's necessary. I kind of just, my approach to tests are, I know it or I don't know it, so I'm not going to stress about making sure. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to review my answers, and I don't think I will be like going all over the web to find study material. What I have access to with the O'Reilly Learning is really good, I think, and I'm adding in okay, so now that I'm finished with the video course, I'm putting the notes online, and I'm also going to add in this ebook for the exam prep, which I think will be really good, because it has the questions to check your understanding throughout, and I kind of like having access to like more depth in text that I can refer back to. No, I am recording. Please stop. I'm trying to record right now. Please stop. Thank you. So that is me yelling at my kids. And I lost my thought. Okay, I was talking about the ebook. I think it'll be good for me. And I also, after I took my second practice test, I realized that I could go through and see the answers that I got wrong and get the right answers. So I did that, and I screenshotted all of my wrong. Is that a word? Well, I took a screenshot of each wrong answer, and I'm going to use that to study from. But there's also like a study mode for the practice test, so I might try to work with that too. So as far as study material goes, I'm probably not going to go outside of the O'Reilly Learning platform, and that was a lot of words to say that. And I'm glad that this first lesson, like I said, is very, very short and simple lesson, and we will see if I want to continue with this way of making videos. I am still committing to doing the blog every other Friday. Just trying to really document where I am and how it's going. And I think video is a cool way to do that. So I will wrap this up. And I failed to make this shorter. It's actually longer than the first time. And I'm being harassed by children. Okay, goodbye. Thank you.